Hi, okay, so I'm going to back up a bit of what Sean said. He basically said that the more nukes we have, the less likely we are to be attacked. And this was finished by Nick saying that yeah, that's true, but we don't need this many. With the way that Russia is actually going about this, they're quickly developing their nuclear arsenal, and because of that, it now becomes necessary for us to not cut our nuclear budget. Because Russia is our closest competitor, we both have about 8,000 nukes total in storage, either active or inactive. Russia has about, I believe, 1,600 that are active, while the U.S. has 2,100 active. Now, Russia has been steadily increasing this number as we found that by their violations of the New START Treaty and the INF Treaty as well. This now makes it very relevant for us to become even more focused in developing new nuclear weapons, new devices, new ways to even counteract this. And we've actually been developing a missile defense system against potential strikes, which is part of the nuclear budget, which is part of the nuclear military budget and defense as well. Yes, Pakistan and India are not that big of threats right now with their relative size of their nuclear arsenal, but with Russia being aggressive, it becomes necessary. And China has we've actually been straining relationships with China. Yes, they're still allies, but our policies with a communist, socialist China has actually not been sitting well. From watching, this is from a Chinese broadcast that I watched 2 days ago. They've actually, China has been developing nuclear weapons. Yes, this is for second strike capability, but there are undertones of it directed at America, saying that if America ever decides to do anything, or if North Korea or Russia, but the fact that they included America in this conversation means that they don't actually completely trust us, and we aren't necessarily allies. We have dependent economies, but that does not make us allies. Sean touched that we need a strong budget to keep up. This strong budget is needed mainly for maintenance, new research, and actually training of new staff. Cutting funding will cause a loss in skilled jobs, which when filtered into other areas of the military are not replaceable. It will cause actually. According to U.S. military gov, if the nuclear spending was cut by just 15%, it would cause an estimated loss of about 2,000 jobs, mostly from the R&D sector, which will not be replaced. They cannot move on to other stations, onto other jobs, because their expertise is in that field, and with that job no longer there, they no longer have a job.